It's pretty common for wheel and tire assemblies to form slow leaks over time. The simplest ways to find the issue is to either spray it down with soapy water or plunge it in a dunk tank. I'm sure many of you have done the same and know it's a pretty reliable way to find a leak on a wheel and tire. And for many years, automakers and suppliers would use oversized dunk tanks to test engines, transmissions, and fuel tanks for leaks. But as quality demands and emission regulations get stricter, automakers want components that are reliably leak-proof. And dunk tanks and some other methods just aren't going to cut it anymore. That's where companies that make leak detectors like Inficon come in. I recently got a chance to sit down with Thomas Parker, the North American Automotive Sales Manager at Inficon, and he shed some light on why leak detection is so important. Let's say an automaker or supplier wants to test an air conditioning line for leaks. If the old dunk tank method was used, it could take 25 minutes or longer for one single bubble to form. That means the company would need a person looking at the exact right spot at the exact right time. There are a couple of methods that are much better suited for leak testing. One fills the part to be tested with a tracer gas, which is then placed in an accumulation chamber. The amount of tracer gas that escapes from the part is measured over a given amount of time to see if it falls within specifications. Or the same part filled with tracer gas could be gone over with a probe to find a leak. There's another method where all the air is pumped out of a part filled with helium and then resealed. The part is placed in a vacuum chamber and a leak detector can sniff any helium that sneaks out of the part. While this can be an expensive test, the previous two are cost-effective solutions that can be done reasonably fast, in 5 to 30 seconds depending on the part size. Another benefit is the tests don't rely solely on humans. Large robots and even collaborative robots or cobots can perform the tests as well. And as the auto industry evolves, leak detection continues to be an important tool because it's not just for low-tech components. It's extremely important for EV battery packs to be sealed tight. Any kind of air or water intrusion could lead to an uncontrollable fire. And just think how crucial it is for cameras and sensors for autonomous vehicles. If moisture could get in and fog up the lens from the inside, performance and safety would be impacted. So you can see leak detection provides OEMs a quick, reliable, and repeatable way to test components. And as for us consumers, we get quality parts and systems that last longer and are safer as well. But I still think there's more education that needs to be done when it comes to leak detection. OEMs know about it for sure, but they need to learn when and where to apply it and what leak detection procedure is appropriate for the component they want to test. If they did know this, the Takata Airbag fiasco would have never happened. Proper leak detection would have caught the problem, and we wouldn't have to deal with the largest recall in automotive history.